Sequoia. And a bra emote. Yes. It says here that there's a Koya stream. You're right. This is a Koya stream. At this hour? At this time of day? What tomfoolery is this? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, honestly. Okay, like, fucking I don't know. Me when I'm not scammed. Did you think this was a scam? Did you think it was a scam? What if, like, you know, actually, I had this, like, thought, actually, like, what if, like, it had, like, a big streamer who had, like, 1 million followers, right? And they have, like, the power to, like, just, like, hit start stream and, like, send out, like, 1 million notifications. And then if they end the stream immediately, then, like, that's it, right? They just sent out 1 million notifications. And that's kind of crazy, right? You ever think about that? Like how some people can just do that sometimes? Although, I do imagine that most people probably don't have notifications for everything on those, so it's like, yeah. It's definitely not 100% reach or anything, but I think about that. I thought about that, though. Isn't that kind of funny? I think that's kind of funny. Hello, though. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome, 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 welcome. I have not drawn today, but I don't know. You should make it so there's a 15% chance if you redeem schedule quests, you just spend the points but don't get anything. That's fucked up, isn't it? It's like that experiment with the rats, where it's like if they gamble on getting a treat or getting an electric shock or something, then like they immediately spiral and like get obsessive about gambling. That's fucked up, right? That's fucked up. I think that's fucked up. Imagine if I did that. If I actually did that, I had like every time a schedule quest was redeemed, I had to like it was like a spinning wheel of death. And if you got hit with like the small chance, then it would be like then it would just like not be a thing then, yeah. Yeah, like you miss the wheel on the fucking on the like on the schedule quest wheel and then you die instantly. You get banned. You get banned. Funny as shit, yeah. It'd be so cruel though, wouldn't it? You donate all of this time to me, and then you're like, that's just what happens, Lamau? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm like tired. Mm, which is like obvious, I guess. I don't know. I went for like a long ass like workout today, which has been happening more often, I guess. But I don't know. Sigh. Like yeah, you should make it cheaper, redeem for only 5K, and it has the option to get a schedule quest, but there's a random shit in between, like timed out for 10 minutes, or a schedule quest, but only a shitty doodle. 5K to gamble on like the quality of it. Holy shit. And then like the more expensive redeem is actually more consistent in quality. But then if you hit five, but if you pay for the 5K one, you can spin a wheel, and you might get like a fully colored piece. But you can also get dog shit. You can also just get nothing. I want to spin the wheel. Gambling time. Oh my god. We love gambling. I would make that if I streamed. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I want to actually like. It's kind of fun to talk about, but like, would I actually like put that in, do that? Oh fuck! It seems kind of immoral. It would be really funny. You know what? It would be really, really fucking funny. But like, oh my god, though. But like, oh man. You spend for the viewer and then spend for what the viewer wants. There was nothing else. Our friends of art gambling stream. Wow. I mean, if you play it like that, I mean, damn, if you have like an event like that, that's pretty funny. You know what? Like, what if like instead of having like a regular art raffle, you did that bullshit? Like once you reached like a certain number of followers, you announced a stream where like if you were one of their followers, then you got a chance to enter like a gambling, a gambling ring. Oh, that'd be really funny. No, because a hydrate from Neela Azura. Whoa, I should do that. I am like, geez, I don't know. I'm like feeling so off balance, if that makes any sense. I don't know. It's like, how like if you guys ever like run really hard on a treadmill and then you like walk like get off of it or like do any repetitive like stationary like movement and then you start walking somewhere and you're just kind of like I feel like that right now, but for like my whole like nervous system somehow. I don't know if that's really right, but it's just like my whole body is just kind of like, oh yeah. Like I don't feel like in the condition to do anything, but like whatever. The nail is still set up. I just gotta hammer it down, I guess. Did I switch the stream to? I haven't done that yet. I'm so fucking stupid. Holy shit. I haven't been drawing this whole time. I just drew one line, but like still, I completely forgot to do that. Whoops, my bad. Whoopsie. Also, you know what? By the way, YouTube has had this new feature where like you can like not mirror. You can just basically just broadcast your stream to like to be vertical too. So on YouTube, I have like both a horizontal regular stream and also a vertical one. And like it's cropped like directly in the center like this, I'm pretty sure, which is like kind of funny. But like it also makes me like question like do people actually watch like vertical streams? Like is that a thing that people do? Like is that fun? Because it seems like you need to like curate something for that, right? And I guess if people do that, curate it, then that makes sense. And I'm not gonna like question that part at least. But like if you have like a horizontal stream and you also have a vertical one, do people watch like the vertical version of a horizontal stream? Like I saw that like I guess for esports in particular, I saw that some at least like Riot has like horizontal versions of their regular events, like but then also a vertical version that's like separately cropped, and it's interesting. But like, is it is that like do people watch that? I don't know actually. Like, I actually don't know. I do not know who this is, but I just drew this person and geez, okay, whatever. I don't know. That's the stream doodle, I guess. Whatever. I'd not be opposed to a redeem for the chance to get a sketch. For a chance to get a sketch? Gambling? Are you serious? Is this like something you guys actually? You know what? Like, I actually recently thought to myself, like, maybe I should ask, like, like the small group of viewers that I have, like small quote unquote community that I have, like, if they want to actually see anything from me in regards to like drawing or like not drawing but like streaming, actually specifically streaming, you know, like is there anything you want to see in the stream that you like think would be fun? But like now I'm seeing that like okay, now I guess like one of the big things would be fucking gambling streams, which would be like hmm. Oh man, you know what? I don't know. I don't know if it's like a thing you can pick up on, but I'm being like a little quiet right now because I'm in the middle of having a conversation with someone, which is like not something I should be doing on stream really, but whatever. I mean, actually, you know, it's Tuesday, right? I mean, how's you guys Tuesdays, I guess, whatever. Like I haven't streamed on a Tuesday. Maybe that's why I'm feeling so weird too. You know what? Like I mean, it's been a while. It's been like close to a month already. It's been close to a month where I haven't been really chained to any like weekly obligation quite as of yet. So like Tuesday doesn't mean anything that much different from like every other day. It's just work, 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 I guess. But I don't know. How's your Tuesday going? I guess. Hmm. Hmm. You know, honestly, I feel like I rarely actually have any need to directly refer to chat as like an actual entity. You know? I don't know. I feel like I don't ever really actually have any reason to do that because I mean, I don't know. Maybe I do it sometimes, but I feel like I don't usually like. I don't usually have the problem of like actually talking to anyone individually in my chat. And you know, I saw like a poll, not a poll, but it was like a question on Twitter from like a streamer who was like, you know, like if you watch a small streamer, at what point do you like stop watching them if they change too much? You know? And like I didn't answer any questions about it because obviously I'm not like a big streamer or anything, but I did think about like I don't know, like what would actually change if there was like 100 people in here, you know? And like would a lot change? Because I think I've seen like people who have art streams that are like still in like the hundreds of viewers that have like still a pretty slow going chat. I don't think there's really much point in like I guess like spamming emotes in like a in an art stream chat, I guess. But hmm, hmm. Yeah, okay, you know, I'm gonna try to pull myself together a bit. I don't know. It's been 30 minutes. I don't think I've said anything at all, but like, geez, I don't know. Do you guys think you'd be like happy as like a guy who works at like a really isolated place, like a lighthouse, or like if you worked at a lighthouse, or like do you know? I don't know if you know about this thing, but it's like there's just like this thing where it's like if you were you're like on like an array of towers across like a big stretch of land, and you're the one like signaling between towers to like send messages. You know, like the Great Wall or like that sort of like pseudo internet thing. that happened in like France, where like a bunch of towers like sent out like messages like through flags and stuff. Do you guys think you'd be like fine with living a like living a life like that? Just like living in a big tower alone, just doing some bullshit and doing like one thing every day? I mean, I guess lighthouse keepers probably don't do one thing a day, honestly. There's probably pretty hard work, actually, now that I think about it. But, like, still, though. Do you guys think you'd be fine with that? I don't know if I would be. Some part of me feels like, I don't know, stereotypically, maybe I should be. But, I don't know. Hmm. I mean, I'm not really scared of, like, the ocean. Not right now. Maybe if I lived in a lighthouse, I'd like gain a fear of the ocean. You know, if I lived in an outfit house, would I like gain fear of the ocean eventually? Maybe, but like I don't know. Hmm. But, like if I was like a lighthouse, like I have to keep the light lit all night, which might be a bit annoying. So I might have to like swap my schedule up, I guess, and then I'd be all alone, just looking after things, I guess. But hmm. Although I guess you don't really need lighthouses these days. I'm sure. I mean, I know there are still ones that are still operational and still used for things, but I guess it's not as much of a big need, maybe. But hmm. 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 Ba-da, 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 ba, 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 ba. Do you guys like the ocean actually? Just in general? Like just in general? I think it's pretty neat. I think being on a boat is kind of interesting, but I don't know. What do you think? You know, now that I think about it, actually, I have been eating a lot of like seafood recently. Like, not, it's not like I'm getting like a fresh fish that I'm filleting every day or anything, but there's like a bunch of like shrimp, like frozen shrimp, in like the freezer, and like a bunch of little bakies of like salmon fillets and cod. I think it's a white fish of some kind. I don't know what it is specifically, but I don't know. There's a lot of seafood going through my house these days. I don't know. I don't feel like I usually enjoy seafood that much. I say that, but like, it's just, I guess it's just like, I don't hate seafood. I guess it's just that I don't usually choose it in the list of options of meats, I guess, but I don't know. Mm, 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 mm. Brown, 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 brown. Actually, I don't know. I like one of the things like every so often like the generally like the thing that I've been kind of following on like online has like changes, which is like not an entirely. This is not like a unique statement at all. This is not interesting in the slightest. But I've been watching like dance videos recently, and like not just like people dancing into like a phone camera like in their room, which I like those too actually. I think those are fun still. But I've been watching actually this one channel that puts out like videos from like I think a breakdancing competition. It's not really specifically only breakdancing though, but like it's a I guess a general dance event thing where people all like dance off together. And it's pretty fun, like to have it's like a professional recording and shit, and like they're obviously professional dancers there, and it's kind of neat actually, because like I mean I think dancing seems like a fun way to express yourselves and express yourself, but it's really interesting seeing what like I guess like breakdancing looks like nowadays, I guess, or just how dancing looks like nowadays. I mean, I'm not sure if I'd call it high level because that seems like a weird word to attach to it, but like I don't know, skilled dancers, I guess. I don't know. But I've been watching a lot of these dancers like go at it, I guess. And a lot of it's pretty fun, A lot of it's like really pretty fun actually watching them like sort of do their routines and like adapt to like certain songs. I mean, I think it has a lot of connection with sort of animation in general actually, seeing motion be attuned to sound is kind of like a sort of a central pillar of animating anything really. So a picture is 70% sound after all. So So you know. Ba, ba, ba. Meow, meow, meow. Da 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 da. Do you guys ever like? I mean, I've asked like 5 questions at this point, but like whatever, I don't know. But like, I recently thought about this thing where it's like, do you like? There's just like this weird sensation where like I mean, I don't curate my feed locally, So like when I'm online, I don't follow specifically local places or things that are local to me. Really, that's not something I do. But like but like very briefly, sometimes when there's like a big thing that happens specifically locally to me, and like you like it's a kind of surreal watching people online actually talk about it locally online, Because like I think local for me is still mostly just texting friends and then just like doing shit locally, like actually doing like going out and doing things. But seeing people talk about like the weather very locally and taking pictures of the sky and you were being like, oh, I recognize that thing. It's kind of surreal, you know. Maybe it's just because like I spent most of my online existence being like sort of global, I guess. Not really global, I guess. I guess most of the internet is still the U.S. primarily, but still, something like that. Just jacked into the mainstream, I guess. But I don't know. Do you guys ever think about that? Think about local things like that? Cause like I was living where I was living before, there was like a specific name for the local news agency, and like every time that someone was like late for like to the studio, everyone would check this local news network and their website to see if there was any local like specific events. One time there was a bomb actually. There's like a bomb on the bridge across to get to the studio, and that stopped a lot of people from going, so they canceled that day, which was like, I don't know if I really processed it or if I really had any strong thoughts at the time because I was like really fucking tired, but that was crazy. There's a bomb on the bridge, and it was like, different. Like, I mean, damn, like, wow, I don't know why the bomb was there, but it was there. Hi. Oh, hello. Mecca. You too have opened my stream with a Rie Bra emote. I assume that you are not happy to see me streaming at this time then. Is this what this means? Should I be drawn and quartered, perhaps? I'm kidding, but... Yeah, hello. Late stream. Hope you don't mind, yeah. Or early stream for a lot of people, actually. I bet this is fucking early as shit. Just that right now my life is Roblox means I was gonna ask, what does that mean? Your life is a greedy corporation that's evil? Your life is a sandbox? Your life is blocky, hard, tough? Your life is mid? Okay, alright, Roblox is mid, I see it. Okay, I guess, how are you? I am in the ennui, I guess. I don't know. I'm like kind of just stuck in the weeds. Don't know how to get out, really. I'm probably a bit depressed, if I'm being frank. But, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I wanted to stream, and I kind of miss my window. If I was, like, a lesser person, maybe. If I was a less strong person, haha, then I would have just given up and, like, not streamed today. I probably would have just, like, sat in a VC doing nothing for maybe, like, 3 hours. But I figured, I don't care anymore. I'm gonna stream anyway. And so here I am, I'm streaming. On a Tuesday. And I asked everyone earlier, but no one else responded, so but like, I don't know. Are Tuesdays like anything special to you? Because like I remember in my life I've had Tuesdays has been significant at least like a couple points in my life, but I think now usually it's just Tuesday. Because people just say Tuesday for like the most mundane day, right? Like people say like, man, it was just Tuesday, when they want to emphasize that it's just like a day. But like Tuesdays for me used to be the day that I did the most shit, When I was in high school, I had to be at school early on Tuesday, and then I had to be like at a different place late on Tuesday. And then after that, I had to prepare for Wednesday, which also had shit going on. So Tuesday ended up being pretty crazy for me. But yeah. Except the moment where Friday. Honestly, I don't have any days being hold on, I need to read this. Sorry. I don't have any days being special. It's just Monday being the day where I'm lazy the most. Except for when Friday was known that the day before disaster shit goes down. She always goes wrong on Fridays when I'm at school. Basically, I hated Fridays. I don't think I've met anyone else who said they hated Fridays, like unironically. That's kind of crazy, actually. Did she always happen on Friday? Damn, that's like fucked up, actually. Couldn't even enjoy a Friday. Damn. I mean, I don't know. See, like, now that I'm thinking about it, geez, like, I don't know. High school for me was, like, just a really fucking blur, big blur, man. Like, I hardly remember any of the shit that happened. Like, geez. It was a hard time in my life, to be honest. I'm glad it's over. Well, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, I've been drawing a lot of boxes mindlessly. Like, I've drawn a whole shit fuck ton of boxes just going down the line here, but yeah. It's miserable for all the reasons you guys play. Literally a cocktail of hell. Cocktail of hell is pretty good, honestly. Alcoholic drink of hell. I want to lie to you. Somehow, I have never been more excited to leave to college than anything else in my life. Or somehow, sometimes when you have to leave for a new country and you're scared, I've never been more happy in my life. Yeah, no, I can relate. I mean, I was scared too. I'm not gonna pretend that I was somehow like absurdly happy all the whole way through, but when I got to like leave home for a while and just like be like in a different place away, it was pretty cool. I enjoyed it a lot. I think I had a pretty good time. Gonna name my setting Hopes and Hellfire. Hopes and Hellfire, come hell or high water, Hey, hand in hand. Meow, 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 meow. Okay. I just get to be, have fun and shit. Personal life was hard. I want to explain it all. I just can't wait to actually do cool shit with people. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. 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 I'm not gonna knock that at all, man. Hell yeah. I mean, like I said, I can relate, honestly. I didn't really want to I didn't really want to do I wasn't really exactly terrified. I wasn't exactly depressed to leave home or anything. I never really got homesick. Put it that way, I guess. Out here arcing my radar to fill my heart, had some wholesome interactions. Oh yeah? Tell me about it. I'm going to college for game development in Scotland. Oh shit. Really? In Scotland? Wow, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Scotland. That's fun. That's fun, that's fun, yeah. There's a fly in my room. Yeah, I never expected to actually do game development for real, but now I'm so fucking excited. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm so happy I'm leaving to Scotland. I fucking hate flies. I want them all dead. I mean, okay, hold on. I'm not aware of this. Are there no such thing as flies in Scotland? I mean, I don't know. I do like being in Canada because when it gets cold enough, the mosquitoes will die, but. Damn, for real though? Wow. Cha cha cha, cha cha cha. I'm hoping so. At least less than 1%. Mosquitoes, at least, they're predictable. Fair, fair. Flies are fucking Bugatti, Chiron W16 engine, 1600 HP. Basically, can't fucking kill them because they're too fast. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. What do I do? They fucking come and go and they literally touch you and it's disgusting. Lol. I mean, I'm not a big fan of flies, I guess. But like, I've never seen anyone else express such vitriol for flies specifically. Oh shit. Big message. Found a guy looting a room I wanted to check out. He had cleaned out most of it. He said it was the first time looting a place. Pointed some tips. He got down by a turret and he offered to let me take his stuff, but countered his offer to drag him back home. The struggling kind of strange offer to use the toilet room, got back on his feet. Whoa, oh shit. Okay, alright. Somehow they can fucking know how to enter a room with 500 IQ, but as soon as they get in, they get so fucking dumb like shit, they can't get out. That's true. You know what? I did have I think it was like a bee gets stuck like in a window that was partially open. Like it just kept on banging against the glass, even though the exit was like beside it. You know, the window was just like open, like it just couldn't leave. And there's like a screen between it and the room, so like it had like a total of like three places it could go. It was like crazy. Alright, I just offer to take him home. Wow, that's nice. You know, that's nice. I mean, I haven't played Arc Raiders, but from what I've heard, I think the human interactions are pretty fun, right? Yeah. Hey, at least bees make honey. Flies are just fucking stupid and they do nothing. Okay, well you can't say that about really any animal, unfortunately. I mean, maybe for mosquitoes. I don't know. There's some animals that are definitely probably be better without, but like flies are probably number one decomposition guys. So like I don't know. Get rid of like a lot of insects, insects are disappearing anyway. I don't know, man. I don't do slander, but fly slander is immediate and is deserved. Fucking hate flies, lol. When he got back on his feet, I still escorted him back to extract and he gave me a kick-ass rifle for sticking with him and making sure he got home safe. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. That's fun, that's fun. I haven't played a PvP game in a while. Actually, no, that's a lie. I have. I played Street Fighter and shit recently, but I haven't played like a PvP or PvE shooter in a while, even. You played what recently? I played Street Fighter. Street Fighter recently. Street Fighter 6. The sixth one. The one that people are currently a little bit pissed about. But that's just fighting games, honestly. There's always some shit happening. I misheard. I thought you said Strenova. Strenova, Street Fighter. Oh, okay. Is Strenova still alive? Actually, I thought Strenova, like, kind of, like, got fucked a little bit. Do people still play it? Because, like, I kind of wanted to play it when it came out, but, like, I didn't get the chance, and then people... And then it kind of, like, I think it kind of died, but I'm not actually sure. In CN, yes? Oh shit, really? I mean, that makes sense, I guess. That makes sense. Meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Global also, yes, but very few people. Still getting updated, so a good comfort game. I play it from time to time. Yeah, that's nice. You know, I think everyone needs like a game that like no one else gives a fuck about, but they give a little bit too much of a fuck about. Maybe not too much, but like at least they care. You know. I think it's good for the spirit to give a fuck about a game that no one else does. I can't play Ark like at all because my current home situation is, let's say, complicated. I'd rather leave for Scotland and get a dorm. I can actually play an extraction shooter. It's a perk of being alone. Meow, 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 meow. Da, 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 da. Still on model. It feels like a little small, doesn't it? There's an ad break in 35 seconds, by the way. Maybe. Who knows? I'm not sure. We'll have to see. Smile. Nice to get a place where there's other devs and artists too, so I'll actually be alone forever, which is nice. There's sometimes where artists students, game design students work together, so this will be definitely interesting. Oh yeah. Definitely try to take advantage of times where you work together with other students, I think. I think it's good opportunities to collaborate, especially since, I mean, I imagine, I don't know how it is in game development schools, but in animation school, there was like probably not a lot of chances for you to collaborate. And even when you did collaborate, it didn't usually go that well. Oh man, I don't know. The few times we did have like one kind of collaboration project, but it didn't go so great. It didn't go so great, but it wasn't the worst thing ever. But learning to collaborate with others is certainly a skill that I think needs to be honed. So. Okay, I need to lower the opacity of this boards like by like a little bit more. Like maybe let's bring it down to 5. Yeah, let's bring it down to 5. Let's bring it down to 5. Why don't we? No. Actually, hold on. Let me. Right orientation is this. Wait, it's this. Hold on. I've been working like this the entire time. Shit. Okay. I mean, you know what? I had the thought actually. I'm not sure. Should this arc like goes like this? So I guess like I'm planning on having this be like anticipate down, and then like go wow, wow, and then they land into this pose, which is like down like ice. So okay, I should keep a note of that. But then here, like she leans forward, but like this pivot doesn't really make that much sense, doesn't it? Maybe I need to like actually change this so it's like that maybe. Yeah, it's like that maybe. Yeah, it makes more sense. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay. And then this is just leaning back into the chair or like the, I guess, stool maybe. Maybe just leaning it back into nothing, but having that line be like that makes a little more sense. Because like this is then a C curve, and then this is like sort of not really a C curve or a reverse, or but like it's kind of close, I guess. More games later in the year, program that are some group challenges that play so much better and drawing those programs. So there's also doing documentation on why each mechanism in your game. I mean, you're certainly probably definitely like in your own personal project, you'd like to do a lot of like the sort of compendium stuff, right? So yeah, I think that'd be something that you could look into, like trying to manage for into like a real. Okay, not saying that your thing is not a real project, but like a project with other people involved. So a collaboration project, yeah. I think that'd be kind of interesting. I think it'd be a good thing for you to try and learn, yeah. Nanara. Yeah, especially I do a lot of documentation and all really. Yeah. I think that's something that's a good thing to have, yeah. I think so at least. I don't know, maybe there's something else. I'm not a game dev. Maybe. Bum 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 bum. So yeah, so I was could just talk to them and find people to work with. Yeah, that'd be neat. I mean, definitely, if you do plan on doing that, you should definitely like keep in mind, like what you keep in mind, I guess, like your own workload and theirs as well, because I don't know, you might be a bit too busy to actually to really get people on board, but don't feel discouraged if people don't because of that. It's okay. It's definitely something you should look into, though. I think it's a good thing to try, but yeah. Don't be too surprised if like people are like super busy. I think I might want to do this shit on another layer actually. I guess the only thing that doesn't make me scared is just that sort of so long given has been stopped from home basically alone. Actually, having people that does the same thing already makes me feel not alone. Is pretty comforting to have. Yeah, yeah. I think it's quite nice to have a space or having being in an environment where people actually like give a fuck about something that you do care do. I mean, okay, if I'm being honest, you might also have people who also don't really give a fuck, and that's like not very good. It's not very. It's just not as nice. But if they go through the effort of going through an animation, going to an animation college, I'm sure it'll be fine. No, I mean not animation, like game design college, but like yeah. I mean, I'm just thinking again. Actually, like this person didn't like actually enter the program, but like someone applied to the program who was like looking to be like a tattoo artist, and that's like not quite what we do there. You know, it's not quite it. It's not quite there, but I think about them sometimes. Clueless. So like I guess I've been like that before. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't expect things to be easy when I get there because I will be alone. But to be honest, considering how things are here right now, I don't mind it long. Do you plan on cooking for yourself and shit, or? Yeah, I learned how to cook and all. That's good. That's good. I think it's pretty important to know how to at least make something. I mean, I think it's like, I mean, I don't know. It kind of surprises me how often I see people who like how common it is to just like order fast food and just like DoorDash every single day. Which I don't know. Maybe it's not really my place to judge, I guess, but it's pretty common when I went to school, and I don't know. But I think knowing how to cook is pretty nice. Pretty nice. Set you up to be able to do some things, and yeah, definitely cheaper. Well, with how grocery prices are nowadays, who knows, actually, but whatever. This isn't quite right, actually, isn't it? Because I imagine a flask has like a fucking what is it? Has a like a flask has like a screw on it before you pop it open, right? And like I think the grip before was kind of just like forcing it open instead of actually unscrewing it, which an unscrewing animation is kind of like I don't know, but actually, do flasks like pop open or you have to screw them open, right? So, like you have to unscrew flasks, right? I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I'm pretty sure. Am I stupid? No, no, I'm pretty sure it's a screw. Yeah, no, it's a screw. Oh fuck. So clothes. Wow, stalker. So Hold. Actually, you know what? Now I'm looking at this, would this pose be like definitively be stronger if I like actually had the flask like super far away from the body? Hmm. I'm looking because my brain has turned into blah. Have a nice stream. Well, hey, thanks. Appreciate the company. Yeah, take care. Have a good luck. I mean, see, this is the thing, you know. Like earlier, I mentioned about how like I was thinking about asking you guys about like shit that you think I should do on stream or like things I should actually like add to the stream. And I mean, like I don't know. I guess I'm basically just like fucking just like crowdsourcing like crowdsourcing people who watch other streams or like research into other streamers because like I don't watch streams, right? So if I asked you guys and then assuming that you people also ask streams, then like hey, I don't know, swap with a sketch redeem for the gambling idea. Oh my god. Okay, well no, I'm not gonna remove the regular sketch request if I add like gambling idea. Okay, but then what else should I like if I add the gambling thing? Then like what fucking like I mean oh my god we have an epidemic on our hands. You realize this, right? This is like a legitimately oh my god am I contributing to the problem? Is this a problem? This is the wrong this is the fucking oh no, this is like fucking like what is it? I don't know even. It's like I don't know. Am I contributing to the problem here? The world is already in a gambling epidemic. Am I contributing to the issue here? Oh shit, bro. Let's have to be low, like one over 50. Make it like 1K or more as well. How many rolls should I give people? Like, should I give the people the option for like a 10 pull? No, if I give it people a 10 pull, that's like 1 in 5 already, which is like probably like too much, like too money. But speaking of gambling epidemic, I need to play Drunken Goddess. Okay, all right. Yeah, of course you do. Speaking of. One roll per redeem. One roll per redeem. How many rolls per stream though, man? Like how many would be like enough or like too much even? Limited to 5, I think. Fair. Fair. Nothing too distracting from stream, but when it does and then when it's a proper time to be excited. Oh my god. I mean, you know what? I bet there's like some kind of like gambling or like gacha or like plugin for like fucking Twitch somehow, you know? There's gotta be. I bet there has to be like some kind of fucking like some kind of plugin that allows for this bullshit to occur, but I guess I'm not sure where it would be, where I'd find it. I mean, should the prize just be like a regular fucking sketcher demon? Maybe. I don't think I should offer. I don't think I should be offering anything more than that, frankly, on stream for like channel points. Like I don't know. Maybe if it was like if it was like maybe if you had to donate, then like maybe, but like probably not. Still. That'd be running an actually bad thing though. That'd be like actually bad, right? No, it'd be bad. Ba, 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 ba. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, 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 da-da-dum, da-dum. I guess like one of like the like a 4-star would be like just like yeah would be just like a shitty or like a shitty doodle or a stream doodle version of your character or whatever. But like yeah. Hmm. Actually, fucking is there? Can I just search this up? Actually, just fucking OBS. Gasha. Oh shit. Vending machine Twitch widget. This shit is $35. Wow, this shit's $35, bro. Spin the wheel. Oh, you know what? I could just like make a wheel, right? And then I could like actually like save it into like save it as like a browser source into the stream and then I could just reveal it, right? Oh. Is it possible to like save these then? Like is it possible to like save these though? Like hmm. I believe so. Oh. I don't see the save button though. If I change this maybe. Oh no, there's a save button here, but like I don't, does this save it to like a thing though? That seems kind of like a one and done thing though. I don't know. This seems kind of like a one and done thing though. I don't know if you can like save it for. I mean, see, this is the thing though. If I wanted to like do this, if I actually wanted to like do the fucking gambling thing, then like could I save it? and have it like stay that way? Could I save a wheel so I can reuse it? Cause like I don't want the odds to increase actually. Oh well. It's like fucked up though. Am I really gonna do this? Am I really gonna add gambling to my stream? That's like fucked up, right? I'm contributing to like a global epidemic. Holy, oh my god. I'm not seeing those pearly gates, bro. Holy fuck, I'm going to hell. I'm going to hell. I considered the, I mean, I'm considering it, but like, I'm just straight up going to hell, aren't I? I mean, I don't think I was not. I don't think I was going to heaven anyway. But like, wow, I'm going to hell. BRB, okay. Thanks for my. See you in a bit. See you in a bit. See you in a bit. I mean, do you ever think about that though? Like, damn. I mean, jeez, I don't know. This could be an astronomically funny bit though. It could be really funny, but I don't know. I mean, especially because like I could make one of the prizes, quote unquote prizes, just getting timed out. You should just die. So if you gamble with your money, you actually also are gambling with your ability to fucking chat. Which that's kind of mean though, isn't it? It's kind of mean to like pay money and then like get panned, but like I don't know. I guess that's the point. Is she cross-eyed? Like I'm trying to make her look at the thing, but like I don't know. I don't think so. Wow, 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 wow. I want to improve my expressions, kind of. I think this is something that I've been like thinking about recently. That I want to improve my expressions a little bit because I want to be able to push them further beyond just like whatever. So like I don't know. I think I need to get more comfortable with like twisting mouths and like doing other bullshit with expressions and like the face because I feel like my expressions have been a little bit flat for a while. So I'm gonna look to try and fix that. I'm back. Welcome back. Hello. Nothing has happened. Nothing of importance has happened, I don't think. I don't think so. I guess I don't know. Maybe something did happen important. Something important did happen and I just like didn't notice. Do you guys ever think about how many things that like happen that are just like that happen around you that ended up being important later, but like you're just unaware of them? Do you ever think about how like there's probably a lot of those? Like, I mean, there's this one time when I was just sitting in the car, and then I saw like some shit was happening outside, but I didn't bother to look because I was like tired, and I was like still just like laying in the car because I already said why. I already said why. But then later I learned that someone got like stabbed nearby. And that's why there was like a lot of commotion and there was like police cars and like red tape and stuff. It was like kind of like damn. Like I damn like I mean I'm not sure I wanted to be involved there, but like still like maybe I should have been aware. Maybe I should have been aware that this was happening to me or near me at least, not to me. I didn't get stabbed. I'm fine, but you know, like maybe it would have been important. You know, they say I've heard this number been thrown around. Heard this like factoid being thrown around a couple times. You know, where it's like if you as a streamer have like 5 to 10 viewers, you're in the top 1% of Twitch. And I was just thinking, is this still true if like you remove everyone who like has like 0 viewers or like dead accounts who don't haven't streamed in like years or something? You know. Like I've been thinking about this. Like, is this still true if you remove everyone who like hasn't streamed for like a year, maybe? I don't know. Like, just some other condition besides just being someone who still streams. I guess I don't know. Because like, I mean, it's a comforting figure in its own way. Because it's like it's like wow, you're doing something at least. But I've thought about that though. Good shit, Koya. Thank you, thank you. I mean, I don't know. I don't feel like I've experienced any like real, not real growth or anything, but like more just so like I haven't really had any like breakthroughs or anything recently in a long time though. I feel like I've just been at it for a while, which I'm fine with. I'm not saying that I want to go like viral and like have like a big sudden surge of like 10 trillion viewers or anything. I don't want that, frankly. I don't want that. But like, I mean, I don't know. I'm just thinking about like I guess like a lot of like the people who I know about I guess do kind of just like explode one day and it's like damn. I guess I'm just less aware of people who have just been around, you know? I don't know. I mean, like, I don't want to like say that like like any success I have on Twitch is like fake or anything, but like I kind of wonder like exactly exactly how much happens. I don't know exactly how much here actually happens because of me. Or if it's just like fate, or just like fate or random chance, stuff. I don't know. So it's just a part of the collection of bullshit that I worry about for no reason. Not even worry, I just think about it. Yes, I'm not gonna lose sleep over this, but it's just like when I'm streaming, it's hard not to think about the act of streaming and the context I'm in, right? Like it's kind of hard to divorce myself from the fact that I am live on Twitch. You know, like I'm a Twitch streamer right now. I'm streaming on Twitch. I can't really avoid thinking about it. So that's why that's why I always bring up these like random things about like the streamer, big streamer, streamer things. Well, yeah, I don't know. I can feel conflicted about becoming a streamer. I don't like large groups, but I do want to share the things I love and enjoy with others. Is streaming? Do you personally consider to be streaming to be like part of a large group? Which I can kind of see that honestly. I feel like streaming does kind of drain me, and like how much draining drains me and like my fucking like social battery a bit, I guess. But hmm, I wonder what of war. No, I just feared building a community that I would not be able to face due to feeling overwhelmed. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, community building is certainly not something that everyone is like adept at. I don't know. It's a different thing entirely. I mean, look at my server. Like literally my Discord server, nothing happens there. Zero shit happens there. It's just me talking to like my talking to like no one and stream alerts sometimes. I forget to post my art there most of the time anyway too. I'm definitely not someone who's like very good at like bolstering and like actually maintaining a community of any kind, really. Although I say that, but like I don't know, like do I have a community? I obviously haven't put that much effort into maintaining it, but like, do I have one to begin with? Like, I think maybe. I guess I do, but it's weird to think about it in those terms. It's just weird to think about. It's so weird to think about it in that context. Dum, dum, dum. I can't say dumb things to you in VC. Oh my god. I mean, see, this is the thing, though, right? It's like this is one thing that I just don't do. I don't ever sit in my own VCs. I don't think anybody had. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I don't. I'm gonna be real. I don't think I have a voice channel in my server right now. I'm pretty sure I deleted them, right? Like I deleted them. I think. I'm pretty sure I did. Did I? Yeah. There's straight up just not a voice channel in my entire server. Cause I don't. Cause I don't. I don't have. I don't like. I don't leave thing. I don't have a thing there for it. I just didn't bother. Which like I don't know. Maybe I don't have perms for that. What do you mean I don't have perms for it? I made the server. It's my server. I deleted them. I'm yapping away. Yapping away. No, okay, alright, alright. Yap away in a server that doesn't have any voice chats, yeah? I'm sure that's how that works. I have no VC and I must yap. I have no VC and I must yap. It's so unfunny I had to say it twice. I have no ZVC and I must, yeah, say John Koya. Say John Koya. Say John Koya, but please just call me Koya Johnson, yeah. Ow, my jaw. Da, 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 da. You're doing a great job, Koya. This seems so. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You're fucking with me. Oh my god, you're fucking with me. Am I doing okay? Am I doing okay? Am I a good streamer? I don't know, actually. I mean, see, this is a thing, actually. I think a lot of people struggle with this, but, like, I'm not actually sure what makes my stream appealing at all. I'm not actually sure entirely sometimes. You know? And also, like, this is, like, the same thing just in general with most creative things. I'm also not really sure what specifically makes my art appealing either. And I don't think I should know. I don't think I should know, right? I think it's not something that I should be aware of because I don't think I'd be able to comprehend it, number one. But like number two, it's just like I don't know, like I feel like that's just left to be unknown, I guess. You're entertaining? Am I okay, well I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that with that tone. I shouldn't be like, oh no, I'm not entertaining. I shouldn't be like that, but like I don't know, like just like my whole life is just like it's just full of the vibe of just like me saying like I'm just some guy, you know? Like I don't know. Being able to witness the process is pretty neat. I think it is too, actually, you know, that's fair. Seeing the process is like pretty cool, pretty awesome. I like the vibes. I'll take your word for it. Like I said, I'm not gonna be able to verify any of these. There's nothing I can really do to like verify any of this, and that's fine. I'm not really looking to do that really, but I can appreciate that though. Thank you. I've talked about this before though. Vibes are such like an immaterial concept. It's just like how do you you can't really deconstruct vibes. And if you did, it'd stop being the vibe. Like the moment you try to if I tried to like recreate the vibes that I usually have, I'm pretty sure it'd make the stream bad, right? Because it would be me trying too hard to like do whatever someone told me was the charm point on my stream when like the charm point probably arrives naturally as I'm being myself, It's like a job interview. Just be yourself, I don't know. Do, 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 do. Do you think there's like modern philosophers out there who like I legitimately interrogate the question of what are vibes? Like, do you think there's like a person out there who legitimately actually like like actually interrogate the idea of deconstructing a vibe of a place, of a setting, you know. I mean, I'm sure it's part of just like the sort of wider study of just like this, I don't know, the feel of things, but I wonder if there's any like studies or like people who have contemplated this using that specific language. Your streams are very comfy and you bring up a lot of interesting topics. Do I? See, this is the thing, is like I don't know. See, like I can't comprehend the fact that I potentially bring up anything interesting at all. I feel like I live a very, I don't know, weird, slightly kind of like uninteresting like life, and I don't speak of very much that's all that interesting, but that's what I think though, and what I think means very little to what actually people actually hear. So I'm just not gonna really, I'm not gonna fight that. I believe you. Far away. You do? I rarely type in people's streams and I'm compelled to type in yours because of that. Wow. Wow. Well, hey, you know what? I mean, officially, again, I'll take my thanks, I guess. You know, I mean, I do think that like I do genuinely think that streaming as an act has like improved my like eloquence and my speaking to a certain degree. Maybe not to the great degree that like I can like really do much else with it besides stream. But I'm glad that like I do at least talk and speak of some interest, I guess, yeah. Oh, that's the wrong layer. Whoopsie. I mean, I do think this is part of the reason why I think it's like kind of interesting how like I think people rarely actually sh- want to like know specifically what goes about this, because like I saw this one like there's this one image that like floats around where it's like I think it's like a Tumblr post actually where it's like the list where like it goes like, okay, I wish I had a person, I could hire a person to observe me and everything I do for like a whole week, and then list out everything that I do that is wrong and how I should improve it, or just explain to, or just explain to me how other people see me, right? And it's like, I mean, thinking about it, like, do you actually want that? Like I don't know, like I'm not like, I think it's like pretty natural to want to like understand how people perceive you and stuff, but like wanting to have people, well, but like wanting to have like a systematic like understanding about how like people actually perceive you to that degree seems like kind of like, I mean, a little bit crazy to me, doesn't it? Like, I don't know, like it's a little like, I guess like not dystopian or anything, but it's kind of like forbidden knowledge, I don't know. maybe it's not forbidden knowledge really either. I don't want to say that it's a taboo to want to like know how people perceive you, but like would knowing that like actually like help you? You know, like if you do that, then you ultimately like automatically alter to like fit into that, or alter yourself to like to change that perception, right? Like knowing the perception is like something, right? And like, everyone has assumptions about how people about how people perceive them already, right? Like that's the whole thing, I guess, about like perception in general. You know, I'm not gonna pretend that like people don't already like think about what people other people think about them and stuff. But I guess it's just more so in the case of like I guess if you're a person who's like genuinely like I don't know, I guess just like that concerned about it, then like I don't know, maybe there's just solace in the fact that like if you knew, then your life wouldn't really like improve that much. I don't think. You know, actually, on a bit more of like a sort of lighthearted note, actually, I did think about this as like a concept, which is like, what if I started the stream by also like playing some like internet games? Like, what if I played like Wordle and like did a crossword puzzle on stream or something? You know, like if I just if what if I ripped Northern Lions playbook like page by page, ripped it up, just ripped Northern Lion off like word for word, you know? But like I'm not good at those games, so I think it would be pretty fucking like annoying to watch. So I don't know. I could do probably do like Scramble or something actually, but like still though, I think it would probably still be kind of annoying to watch. I don't know if anyone would actually want to watch that. There's something in me that tells me like I should probably like take this hand and like tilt it up a little bit, because it's like they're kind of flicking their hand up to like uncork it. Not really uncork it, but like just to undo it, I guess. So I'm gonna raise this hand up and like have it follow this curve instead of just being like that. So it's like a bit of a reversal, right? So like here we have this pose where it's like this, and then we have this pose where it's like this instead. You know, it's like bam, bam. It's like the change isn't very strong actually. If I was like, I might have an extreme breakdown that has like that like pushes it way back and stuff. But I'll figure that out later. But it's something like that though. You know, I think animation is full of those kinds of reversals, gesture reversals, which is also why gesture is important because it gives you a sense for that thing. Yeah. I'm gonna stretch my arms a little bit because I feel there's a little, they are a little, I don't know, sore even? I'm not even sure. It's just a little something. Bum, 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 bum. Hmm. Do you guys ever think about like the sort of gimmicks that people have in their art? When I say gimmick, I don't want to be make it like seem like it's like a rude or like a bad thing to have a gimmick, but it's just kind of like a motif that's something people like that certain like artists like really enjoy. You know, like the one that I'm immediately thinking of when I think about this kind of thing about like motifs or like gimmicks, quote unquote gimmicks, I guess, in people's art is like in modern times, like people you have like the kind of genre of artist who does like poppy kind of art, but you also have this like subset of people who draw like really fucking big sneakers, you know, like the kind of artist that does like that kind of thing, you know, like they specifically draw everything, draw, and their style specifically highlights the shoes and the clothing in a way in a really emphasized way, you know, or like this other like specific like niche, I guess, is like maids doing shit, just maids doing anything really. But like there's this one artist that I know that like has their whole thing where it's like, what if the maids were like part of like a military like defense like unit, you know? Like what if they were actually like soldiers and the maid uniform was their actual uniform, you know? And they have like swords and guns and shit, swords and guns and shit, you know? Like that kind of thing, you know? Like just like this kind of like motifs and or like subversions of this kind of thing. You know, I think about that sometimes because I think it's just fun. I think it's fun to like think about and see people see what kind of things that people like do and their art and stuff. You know, like the I mean, just like the one like the maid one in particular. It's just I don't know. I think it's like neat. You know, like the iconography of it and the actual proficiency of them drawing the weapons and the guns. Like really lends it a different kind of like feel. You know, it feels like almost like a photo, like a cosplay photo almost. Or artists like or the ones that like draw like the big shoes, you know, like obviously they give a fuck about shoes and highlighting that is like just it's kind of nice, interesting, you know. I think it's neat. Like there's all sorts of like genres of like this kind of artist who like has this sort of essential motif that they build their work around, you know. I think it's kind of interesting to think about and categorize, not for any real reason or anything, but just for fun, I guess. Also, wow, my wrist is kind of exploding. Not my drawing wrist, mind you. My drawing wrist is fine apparently, but my left wrist, the one that presses all the buttons and shit, is kind of exploding on me. I'm gonna let it rest for a little bit more. Sorry. You know, honestly, unfortunately, I'm probably not gonna be able to stream for much longer if this wrist, kind of, my wrist is like this. Honestly, I probably should call it sometime soon. Maybe not right now, but like at some point soon, probably. Definitely don't want to push it, but like that was weird. That's weird. Okay. Also, yeah. Ali said, you know, that they might know who, but like it's this artist. Hold on. Let me just get like a screenshot, maybe. The one that I'm talking about currently, the one that I have in my head is this artist. At Asterix Come, which if I just open like a creative from clipboard, this artist you can see like their art here. This artist, Asterix Come, and they have all these maids with like guns and like these like tassels and like the swords. This one's pretty fun because I like the blue eyes on the horse. But yeah, this artist has a lot of art like specifically like this, and I think it's pretty fun. Yeah, I don't know, it's really cool. And having a such central motif like this, and also there's also like artists, and also like a different one that I'm also like aware of is like artists who like specifically have a specific kind of chibi style that they like sort of like downsize all the characters and have them interact with each other in this sort of form. It's like cute, you know. It's like doodles, I guess, a little bit like chibi, like interacting. So it's kind of like them just interacting in this kind of form, which is it's cute, you know. I think it's a pretty popular way to like sort of make fan art and stuff too because it simplifies things. I do want to emphasize though, like when I say gimmick, I really don't want it to mean like a bad thing. It's just like the easiest word to like mean like a specific trait that like I like looking at. It just kind of have a sort of weird connotation though. I guess maybe I should be careful. Suki. I want her ears to like just go up at this point just for fun. Just why not, really? Why not? See, we're gonna try that. I'm not sure if it's gonna be like in like if it's gonna work character wise or anything, but I'm gonna leave that in just because I want to try it. This is not clean animation either. This is still roughs. I'm still just roughing out keyframes and such shit. This is our first pass, even if you want to call it that. So yeah, we're not gonna let's not stress about it. I'm not gonna stress about it too hard. I do want the expression to change a little bit, which I think I might have an idea of how to do that. How I want the expression to change, really. Like probably something like subtle, like just like having the eyebrows raised a little bit. But here's the thing, folks. If the eyebrows raise, the eyes should move too. There's very few things on the human body that moves independently of each other. There's very few things on the human body that actually completely moves like completely independently of like of its context, I guess, because we're all full of fucking joints and like squishy shit, you know. So actually, if I just like do like this. And do a puppet warp. A puppet warp. Da, da, da. Should I make the gulps louder here? Actually, I mean, not even like just the regular opening sound effect is kind of quiet, isn't it? But like, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine if it's like more quiet, subtle. Honestly, I don't know. I don't think I need to compete in the loudness war here. Meow 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 meow. A lurk, holy wow. Moshi moshi. Da, 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 da. Oh shit, you know what? I'm pretty sure I remember I saw. Oh, it's gone. You know, I had a pretty good reference for a head tilted up that I was on Pinterest a little bit ago that I forgot to save. But it's gone now. I can't find it anymore. It's not here anymore. Ooh, that's my bad. Should have been quicker on the draw, perhaps. Oog. Certainly a little foolish of me, but nevertheless, we persist. Anyway, let's figure this out, though. We got a big fucking head angle. We got a big tilted head. Tilted all the way back. It's going to be obscured by the flask somewhat, but still, this pose is not something I'm going to take lightly. I want to take lightly. It's the freewin angle, guys. Guys, it's the freewin angle. It's the freewin angle. You know, actually, I remember this the one time that my fucking storyboarding professor told me, not told me, but told everyone to try and draw the freewin angle. Just draw a freewin in that angle just as an exercise, and it was pretty fun. uh. Okay, I do want to see though. I do want to see head tilted up. Let's get a reference here. Oh wait, hold on. I found the reference I was looking for earlier. Holy shit. Well, okay, found it. And now that I'm looking at it, it's actually not that great for the specific angle that I'm trying to go for. Actually, whoopsie. Well, you know, that's just how it is, I guess. Yeah, this angle is not someone to be taken lightly. It's just not. It's just not. Oh, jeez, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I'm getting anywhere here. Okay. 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 mean, geez, you know, that's geez, what an angle, guys! Holy fuck! Oh my goodness. I should have tilted this both of these down actually, because I mean they're the same thing. Well, not literally the same thing, but I mean, okay, they're part of the same group of squishy things. There we go. And I suppose I should draw the arms. I mean, okay, hold on. You know, I realized this like pretty early. I realized this like recently, but like, I mean, I don't know. I've known this, I guess, but like, especially like within like the recent months, I've noticed that like my default to draw characters, my default way of drawing characters is extremely like pretty bulky, isn't it? And I draw a lot of people with muscles, I guess, so that doesn't it's not that bad. But like, geez, the default way I draw things is I don't know. Maybe I should figure out how to like really adapt things to not. I mean, I should learn how to do anything, right? I should learn how to do 10 trillion things, but like, whatever. The point being, I guess, is I should just. I don't know. My default is like really buff, and I should be aware of that. I guess just for the sake of it. I mean, look at that, right? Like, I just did that automatically, but like, wow, the fucking huge forearm, bro. It's good for exaggeration and like some things, but not really for drawing general characters, I guess. Although I imagine Silver actually probably has like decent sized muscles. She's like fucking. She's like 6'2", isn't she? Like, jeez. Although, you know what? I guess I'm being rough with this hand, but like maybe I should make it like more of like a strained fist. You know what? Yeah, you know what? Instead of having this default hand pose like that, I'm gonna have it be like an upright fist actually, like this. If I just like change the arm a little bit. Yeah, like that. It's ideal stance to like drink, I guess. I don't know. uh, and then when she finishes drinking, she can like kind of just let go a little bit. She can untense her hand, and it'll like relax a little bit. I mean, this one's definitely gonna need like all of that. So also, you know what? This hand's arm is like raising this actually. So the curse took over for a moment. My bad. The curse. Meow 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 meow. Okay. Okay, you know what though? I do think I'm gonna call it there. I don't want my okay. My wrist exploded a little bit. My left wrist, not my drawing wrist, and like it's probably fine. It feels fine right now, actually, but I'm not gonna push it too much. I'm probably just gonna let it rest. Which I don't know. I want to get more work done, but like whatever. I just don't want to get injured and stuff. So hey, you know what? Thanks for coming back to the stream. Appreciate the company. I hope you guys enjoyed. Take care. Take care. Hope you guys enjoy the size of the suns, the feelings, etc. And yeah, the streams have been shorter recently. I don't know. Would you guys rather have more streams if they were shorter, or like longer streams if they were like less often? You know, like I don't know. I don't even know if that's even like a trade off I'm gonna even have to make, but like whatever. That's something to mull over, I guess. But yeah, thanks for coming by to the stream. Praise the company. I'm gonna lay down, I guess. So yeah, see ya.